Yes, first.
Overall thoughts on the game? Obviously a dramatic finish, but a deserved result.
Dramatic is not a good word, I think, because dramatic is something more negative or not. My English is not so good. So no, it was a game where we kept on pushing until the end to get the results, but it's well deserved. We have 6 balls on target. They had 3. Ball possession was similar. And they had a few good saves of the goalkeeper, Jack also 2. So it was a good game to watch, I think, with 2 teams showing a lot of quality, but I'm pleased what the team showed today because we're in this rebuild. We need to get automatism. We played against a team who's playing for years together and have a lot of experience together, and they showed that against Partizan also with a lot of quality. So it's a very important result for sure because it's well deserved also.
As you say, very well deserved. Your players showed tremendous character. You know, as you say, you're in the midst of a rebuild. To do that in this kind of arena, you know, must be pleasing. Give you something to build on.
Yeah, but that's for me the basics of everything, and we demand that all the time in every training, in every game. It's crucial. They showed that last year. And we need to rebuild this with all squad. In that way, it's really important also for new players like Václav, like Jefte, to feel that also in the game that can make the difference. And I think the big symbol for that is Cyril today, because he played a really good game. And he had a few good finishes, but there was a really good goalkeeper on the other side, who's also played for national team of Hungary. So he kept on digging in, and he didn't lose his belief in that way, and he was there at the decisive moment, so that's what you want for a striker, that they never give up and you keep on going.
Yeah, as you say, he showed that character. He had that, the goalkeeper made a tremendous save, but you have somebody in Cyril who seems to be in the right place at the right time, especially in Europe in the big games.
Yes, but also in the league, and I see a player that the last 7 months developed a lot in many assets because he wants to learn, although he's not 20 years anymore, he's 29 now I think, but he takes on every information. I only see him grow the last couple of months in several things that we discussed, that we trained, that we worked on. So I think we will get a lot out of him this season, and he's going to be very important for the squad in the team.
Just a word on Jefte, who a big call to put a young player like that on in a situation like that, but he seemed to really rise to the challenge and grasp that opportunity.
Yeah, you need to get to know also the new players in that way, and but I had a lot of talks with him. He was already brave to come to Rangers. That's a long story because it was not easy in Cyprus to leave that club. So he's somebody with a lot of belief, with a lot of hunger to become better. He looks maybe 25, but he's only 20. So it's somebody with huge potential. And like I said, the last couple of weeks we are in this rebuild. We had a squad with a lot of players around 30 or over 30 who would never develop more into a better player. So we had to get young talents in, and he's one of those guys who can prove that the next couple of months and the next couple of years, but he's going to be an important asset.
You now go to Hampden here for the second leg, you know, the first taste of the Scotland's National Stadium for a European game, but as you know, the Rangers fans will be there in numbers. How important will their backing be in this second leg?
It's crucial. They've been amazing in all these European evenings at Ibrox. They made so many noise, so much positivity that in moments the roof came off. And I hope to get that also in Hampden. It will be different for them, but I hope that they support the team in the same way, and they see that everybody's working really hard, because there are a lot of circumstances for the moment that we're not at our top, like players coming out of a long-term injury or missing a part of pre-season, and new players coming in. So there's a lot of potential in this squad to grow and to become better, and we count on all the positivity and the support of the fans to push the players every time to their maximum in a good way, what they've been doing last season also.
Philippe, you set the team up to play really aggressively and on the front foot from the start. To get that conclusion and the draw, does that feel like reward for the bravery that the team showed?
Yes, you need, and that's what I told them, you need players who are brave, players who have balls, who have personality, who want to work really hard for this shirt, and it is the only kind of players we want in this squad. Players who want to work hard for the team, and then at the end of the road you will get your reward for that. And we're going to continue in that way, to work in that way, and to make every detail every time better. And of course, it will not be every game that you're better than the last one. That's not realistic, but it needs to be growing the next weeks, the next months, to a better level than now. And I'm very confident about that, about the things I see in the trainings and the things they showed also today on the pitch.
Two more guys. Philippe Vachlar was obviously, as you said, he's still getting his fitness, but was that cross an example of the quality he can bring when he's up to full fitness?
Yes, of course, it's his big quality. He has this cross, he has this shot, he has this action, he has his defensive work. But he's coming now just out of 4 weeks of holiday after Euros. So he cannot play more minutes right now, and it's for him struggling in the recovery after a few actions. But that's normal. So you see again how much potential there is in this group to make it better than the next weeks and the next months. But we need a little bit time for that. In that way, this result is very important for the club, that everybody sees also the way everybody's been working and is working to make things better. And I'm full of confidence that it's going to be a really good season then because of that.
Philippe, does tonight feel like a big step, a big moment for this new squad? Does it feel like the start of something special maybe?
Yes, because okay, the guys from last season, they know what I demand, the mentality I demand to go, to keep on going, to keep on believing until the last second, and they did many times last season also. In that way, it's very important also for the new guys who come in to feel that and to see also that you get reward out of that. And to answer your question, I'm also really happy that Cerny made the decisive goal today, so everybody can see how much value we can have for this squad.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Yes.